People. Que pasa, suck, passe, what they do. Now, people, the first thing that is popping in the news is a question. Who is really running Jamaica? Is it the Prime Minister? Is it the Minister of National Security? Is it the Armed Forces, meaning the JSF, the JDF? Now, people, the truth and the fact is that gangsterism, it seems as if badness, it seems as if the gunman culture, it is taking over Jamaica by storm, and people, it is evident in videos that we see circulating all over social media, in the news, in a real life. I am speaking about police officers emulating, copying gunmen song, dancehall songs, and also the little pitney them. We are speaking about very impressionable mind. So people, I am going to let you take a listen, take a look to a couple of videos, edited version of the videos. And because of the fact that these videos have all sorts of music in them, and therefore I don't want to get any sorts of copyright strike, I am going to keep it to a minimal. So people, take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Dog, them a done your lunch up and know the markets with the crown, you know, see the plate.
Now people, like the saying goes, children live what they learn. They have very impressionable minds. However, people, we see that they are deeply influenced by dancehall songs. And the truth and the fact is that they say if you want children to learn, put it in a song. Because it is very contagious. It is very addictive. It is easily repeated in your mind. We are speaking about muscle or brain memory. They are going to always remember this. However, if they read something, they are not going to remember it. And the fact that these songs are played in succession all over the place, on the radio, in a YouTube, social media, in a real life. So therefore, they put them here, it keeps repeating in their head. So therefore, they know it word for word. Now people, here's my take on the thing. You as a parent, you have to grow your children, grow them up good. So therefore, bend them in the way that you want them to be before them bend and broke. So before they get out of line, before they get out of order, you have to create a foundation of discipline in your home. Because the truth and the fact is that being a father of two, my children, them listen hip-hop music, them listen dancehall music, and I am not speaking about the edited version, may I talk about the raw version. And people, you know why I don't have a problem? Because the truth and the fact is that if them go to school, if they learn their lessons and their grades are good, and them have discipline, meaning if them pass a elderly, them have to say morning, evening, whatever is the appropriate time. Them cannot get out of line, them can't raise them voice, them can't act like them want to turn big man at the yard. Them know who are the alpha male, point blank and period. No sorts of question to that. So therefore, you set a foundation. So therefore, they are not going to violate. Even if them hear a song I say do this or do that, them know wrong from right. So therefore, as adults, you are supposed to know wrong from right. You are responsible for your action. So therefore, Vibes Cartel cannot tell you, say, pop this or bust this or whoever, alkaline, whether it a intense, whichever artist squash. They are not supposed to sing a song and then you take what they are say at face value and you run go take out people. People, no. You are responsible for your own action. Am I saying that there is no sorts of influence in music? Yes, there is. There is also influence as it pertains to movies, as it pertains to gangster movie, as it pertains to them SHOOT up movie. So therefore, why aren't people crying out about those movies? However, them say a dancehall music I do this, dancehall music I do that. However, people, the truth and the fact is that, like me say, it is poverty is a reason for everything. And people, a whole bunch of us were brought up into poverty. However, we fight way out. We did not give up, we did not bow, and we did not take any sorts of shortcut. Some people may just say, it works for some people depending on their personality. It works for some people, or it don't work for some people because them lazy, them basically get caught up, them get drawn out because of peer pressure. So people may just say, you have to create that foundation for your own children to follow the right thing, follow the right path, so therefore they won't be led astray. Now people, a whole lot of what we see going on in Jamaica, it is because the moral fiber, the ethics, common decency, it has plummeted to a very low. These new generation of parents is basically picnic having picnic. So therefore, if they were brought up in indiscipline, if them themselves are indisciplined, more than likely, so the mama, so the papa, so the picnic. So people, me just say, let's put the blame where the blame is supposed to be. And what is the problem in Jamaica? The problem in Jamaica is that there's a whole bunch of corruption. The problem in Jamaica is that nobody is held accountable for the corruption. The problem in Jamaica is that millions and billions of dollars have been squandered by each and every one of our leaders. Coming from Manley, Siaga, Bruce Golding, Portia, whoever, Andrew Holness, Peter Phillips, Peter Bountin, any and everybody that has anything to do with politics in Jamaica is responsible for the situation in Jamaica right now. It is not the dancehall music. It is not what we try to blame the scapegoats. It is because of lack of management skills, lack of accountability, lack of people getting locked up, lack of people getting charged, lack of people getting convicted, and therefore, because them squander and thief all of the money for themselves and them family, now we are having a backlash. And now we see them on the news, a cry and a bawl and a talk about they are doing everything that is possible. No, you created the problem. However, the problem get out of control, and now we have a big monster running around Jamaica, meaning crime, corruption, all sorts of takeaway, rate, lele, blue, blah, bling. Does dancehall music contribute? Yeah, because you yourself, as a man, as a father, as a mother, make it get out of bound. So therefore, there was no sort of discipline in your household. So therefore, you have yourself to blame. So therefore, whenever your picnic act the way that they act, you have yourself to blame. And people, truth be told, some picnic can grow up in the best home, no dysfunctional home. However, them just lazy, they like to follow, they like to glorify that gangsterism. So therefore, they do what they do. So people, me just say, they do what they do because that is their personality. That is their intention. That is what they want to do. That is what they want to be. A criminal, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like I say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source, and I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. And also, please subscribe to this channel. And when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon, and also press all in the option. Now, people, the next thing that is popping in the news, show me your company and I'll tell you who you are. Now, people, we see that the parliamentary opposition, they are demanding answers for the appointment or the intended appointments of a man named Lionel Myrie. Now, people, just to give you a backstory about who this person is, there was a video that was circulating all over social media as it pertains to the former Minister of Agriculture, Floyd Green, and in that video, there's Mr. Lionel Myrie on the left. On the right side, that is Mr. Lionel Myrie's baby mother. She is the assistant to Floyd Green. She was in that infamous video. Now, people, back to Mr. Myrie. Mr. Myrie was one of the directors as it pertains to Petrojam. Now, people, you know that there was all sorts of controversy as it pertains to Petrojam, where it was said that in excess of $5 billion was unaccounted for for a 5-year span. So therefore, $1 billion per year. However, pertaining to Mr. Lionel Myrie, it is said that his name was called up in a whole bunch of controversy as it pertains to donation charities that were made by Petrojam for multi-millions of dollars, meaning tens of millions of dollars. However, people, he was demoted from that job. He was reshuffled in the cabinets, and people, based on the information, it is said that his new assignments, he was supposed to be assigned as the interim tourism development company, the head, the interim. So therefore, he was going to be the person that hold the position until a full person was granted that position. Now, people, based on information, like I said, the opposition in Parliament were asking questions. They were pondering. They were wondering, how is it that a man that has this grey cloud over his head as it pertains to Petrojam can hold a next big position in the government, in dealing with the public's purse, seeing that in basically T-Sum, or his name, was being called up on the theft or missing of these money, unaccountability of these money. Now, people, like me tell you, in Jamaica, this is what happens. Whenever you do something as a politician, as a top man in the parliament, MP, any kind of politician, you don't lose your job. You don't go to prison. You don't get charged. You don't get convicted. What you get is you get reshuffled. You get a next position. So therefore what they do is that after the 9 days talk or the 15 days talk, they make it cool down and then them reshuffle the cabinet. Them take you from east and then put you west. Or them take you from north and then put you south. However, people, you still get that big pay. You still get all those perks. You still get all those traveling and benefits that are associated with politicians. And people ask the question, how is it that Jamaica is the way that it is? It is because, people, like I've always said, the definition of insanity is to keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So people may just say, if you take a hyena, if you take a thief from here, sir, if you take a kleptomaniac from here, sir, and you put him over there, sir, what do you think that he is going to do? He is going to do what comes natural. He is going to do what comes in his natural instinct, and that is corruption and thievery, point blank and period. However, people like them say, these people, them don't learn. But it's not as if they don't learn. They are just using psychs. And because them realize that the people, they don't hold them accountable. The people are going to still shake up the bell and put up them fist in the ear and get some Milo or some sort of sardine, whatever it is, and $500 and everything back to normal, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like I say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.